Another play in here in our Football 101 series, Chalk Talk Academy. We're going to talk about the belly, and this is going to go to the fullback or the H-back here in the I formation. And that's one thing we talked about when we talked about the toss play. Yeah, it's nice to move this guy around and have him offset, but if you want to disguise your run game and always be in the I, because when you use the belly and when you run ISO, it's good to have it there. You can disguise your run play. So talking about the belly, it's going to be a simple belly play or dive play to the H-back right there at the A gap. Quarterback is going to reverse out, and you'll understand why we do that in a minute. The tailback's going to take a jab step, and then he's going to come in the other direction. So it's just a simple dive or a belly play to the H-back, trying to press the play side A gap. So now, rules up front, simple zone blocking. If we're running belly right, every single one of your offensive linemen is going to try and just reach their play side gap. So right here, starting here at the point of attack here in the A gaps, this guard is going to try and reach his play side gap. The center is going to try and reach his play side gap, 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 as will this guy try and reach his play side gap. So now when we talk more about our zone and some of our spread schemes for our spread offense, when we put that in with the youth football, it'll make a lot more sense. But as you look at this right here, as this guy's climbing and reaching his play side gap, this guy's going to end up climbing up to the mic. He's an uncovered guy here, the center. He's going to end up climbing up to the Sam. He's got a guy in his play side gap. He's going to end up blocking him. And this guy's in a 7 technique. He's going to end up blocking. And if there's another defender, if this guy is here, he's going to end up blocking. So we're going to use simple zone blocking rules. Block your play side gap, and we're going to try and muscle that thing up in there. And if you get enough push, this thing could come back behind that nose guard right here. But I think the biggest thing with this belly versus the 4-4, and we'll talk about it here in the 50 in a minute, we're trying to set this up. If you got a nice big bruising fullback, try and get some good push here by your offensive line. It's a good short yardage play, but I think the biggest thing is what you're setting up in the next play. Take a look at this again. We got the belly versus the 50 front. Again, this fullback, H-back is going to try and step, take the A gap right here. Quarterback's going to reverse out. There's the handoff. Tailback's going to jab step and go opposite of the play. So right here we'd have belly right. The rules up front for our offensive line for this play right here is just step and block your play side gap. So we'll start over here at the left tackle. This guy's obviously in his play side gap. He's going to press to block that guy. Now here, if this is a straight up head nose, he's going to push to help the center. The center is now going to take more of a vertical step, and it's going to be a good double team right there. Step to your play side gap, step to your play side gap, step to your play side gap. Really, with this blocking scheme, either this guy or this guy is not going to get blocked. This guy's not getting blocked ever with this play. But what I mean by that now, if this guy comes here, whoever shows first, the center is going to come off and block. If this guy goes here, whoever shows first, now the guard's going to come off and block. But again, it's just a fullback belly. We're trying to muscle up, get a yard or two. But I think the biggest thing with this football play is what we're trying to set up. We've run the toss, we've run the belly, and now we're going to show you the next thing with the belly misdirection.